Hey y'all, it is February 8th, 2026. It is Sunday evening. This is my weekly video. As I promised, I would make videos every week to put on my YouTube channel when God gives me something. So I think maybe might have been yesterday, He gave me healing. And healing has two different definitions. One is a person treatment, cause of wound or injury, that type of healing physically. The other healing is the process of making or becoming sound and healthy. I say with mentally and emotionally. That's the healing I'm going to talk about today. So healing, Healing. H is the heart. E is the emotions. A is the attitude. L is love. I is inside. N is necessary. G is grace. So that's what I say healing is to me. And I want to talk about that because I had to go through some healing. At one point in time, I was like, oh, I'm healed. And as I said before, probably in another video, being healed is one thing, but being whole is another after the healing. And I've watched a lot of stuff on like social media platforms where people are talking about being healed or they're healing. And there's a song out, I think it's by Mervyn Mayo or something, that says, I'm healing. I love that song. And it's a really good song, and it's something that we all need to do. As I said, I'm talking about healing emotionally and mentally. You've been through a breakup, you've been through a death, you've been through something that was traumatic, something devastating, or whatever the case is, and you need healing from it. When I do these videos, I am doing it for me. I'm doing it for somebody else too, but I'm talking about me when I'm doing it. So I've been through some situations to where I needed healing. And I thought, hey, I'm good now. I'm healed. And then something comes along and triggers the healing and I'm back in the same spot. So no, I wasn't healed fully, and I definitely wasn't whole, because when you become whole after the healing, nothing's going to get you. Nothing's going to trigger you. I've had conversations with a lot of people, and I had one person tell me before, you're not healed. And they were right, because at that point I really wasn't, because I allowed some things to affect me and to bother me. So I wasn't healed. But thank God now that I am healed and whole. And I say that because there's some situations that have happened, and I'm like, it is what it is. I'm cool. I'm whole. I'm good. Because when when you're healed and when you're whole is when something happens and you don't flinch. You don't go back to it. It doesn't bother you. It doesn't drain you. And like, let's say somebody hurt you. Like for me, somebody hurt me. They broke my heart. They truly broke my heart. And now I can see them and smile. Hey, how you doing? You good? I'm praying for you. On my job, things on my job, I'm like, where it would have tore me up or had me mad, had me angry, I'm like, it is what it is now. This is a new season. And in this new season, all the stuff that happened, you got to heal from it, even from molestation, from domestic violence, all of that. Those things, you don't forget them. You definitely don't forget them. But you have to heal from them. You have to be able to move on. You have to be able to heal, be whole, and move on so you can help someone else who is in that situation. I've probably said before that I am a domestic violence survivor. So my goal is, with my book, Women Don't Settle, Know Your Worth, and that's a shameless plug. Yes, it is. That I went through some stuff and I didn't know how or why, but then as I grew, as I healed, as I became whole, I understood why. And it is for me to help someone else along the way. I am currently writing a second book that if I wasn't healed and I wasn't whole, I wouldn't even be able to make it. Now, I won't lie to you. I tell you all the time, I'm very transparent. When I first started out, though, it had me tore up. I was crying. But also in the process of crying and writing, I knew that I was healed. I moved past all of that past hurt. And it's some deep hurt. But I know for men and for women, if they're not healed, they take that baggage into the next relationship. They take that hurt, that pain, and they inflict it on others. They bleed on the next person who might be their person, but they are not healed and they're not whole, so they don't know how to handle it. So they have a guard up. What is it? Proverbs 4:23, for the issues of your heart. And it's an easy thing to do when you're not healed and when you're not whole. And then the other person suffers, and actually you suffer because you can miss out on a good person. And you know, a lot of people, oh no, I'm good, I'm healed. You know this, and then they triggered me. I can't, you know, all of us may have some triggers. But the thing about it, when you have those triggers, that if it comes about, if you healed and you whole, it might pop in your head and it's gone. Because you're okay now. You're healed and you whole from that. Like I said, healing, the heart. When you are healed and whole, you still guard your heart, because the word of God says guard your heart. But you're not guarding it so bad that you got it on like Fort Knox. Emotions. You got to be able to handle your emotions when you're healed and you're whole. Just like I said, I see people today that I know that they talked about me, they dogged me out. They had other people not liking me, whatever the case is, and somebody broke my heart, but my emotions are in check. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. I pray all is well as with you and your family. You know, hey, okay, yeah, I pray for you. Emotions, that right there. Attitude. You got to have a good attitude, because even when you are healed and whole from something, that attitude got to be on point. You can't walk around, well, this person this and that person that, and I ain't. You can say, I still have love for them, but I don't never have to reconnect to them. That's not a bad attitude. That's just a normal attitude, because why would you reconnect to something that hurt you so bad? Okay, love. We must love. We must love regardless. And I know this is the month of love. It's Black History Month. It's the month of love, Valentine's and all of that. It is what it is. But God said to love. God is love. So therefore, love. The inside. You got to heal from the inside. Heal from the inside. When you heal the heart from the inside, the healing shows on the outside. So you got to heal from the inside. And necessary. Healing is necessary. It is necessary for you to heal and be whole so that you can move forward in life and keep going. Because if you're not healed and you're not whole, you're stagnated, you still stuck, you can't go nowhere. It's necessary. Just like forgiveness is necessary. Forgiveness is necessary for you. Yes, you have to forgive the other person, but it is for you. Okay, grace. Grace. You got to give them people grace. You got to give them people grace that talked about you, dogged you out, stole from you, broke your heart, talk crazy, try to turn people against you, whatever else they might have done. You got to give them grace. God gave us grace. I'm big on that. I'm big. Now, I didn't used to be. I ain't gonna lie to you. Transparent moment. I ain't gonna lie to you. You ain't getting no grace from me. It is what it is. You did me dirty. No grace. But now, as I have grown, and you know what? That G also could be for growth. I ain't even think about it until now. That G is for growth. Grace is still good. Hold on to grace. Grace is a good friend. Hold on to grace. But that G, growth. Because baby, when you healed and you whole, That's growth right there, like no other. So hold on to that healing. Get that healing. Get that wholeness after that healing. That you be able to see the enemy and be like, hey, how are you? Some people, oh, that's fake, that's phony. No, that's growth. If you truly mean it, it's growth. So healing is a big part. People who, may have said, oh, you're not gonna be anything, you're not gonna make it. You just like your mama, you're just like your daddy, you're just like you not smart enough, you don't have enough money, you know, you're really beneath me. Those people need healing. They need healing. Trust and believe. Because we are all equal. We are all made by one man, and that is God. So healing is very important. And as I said, it took some situations for me to go through to find out I wasn't really healed. I wasn't healed like I thought I was. I'm going to tell you, very transparent. I'm running around, I'm healed. No, I wasn't. Now that I can look at people and be like, oh, wow, bless their heart. I'm going to pray for them. What didn't they do? They did. And your point is, I'm past that. I'm healed. But what good is it going to do me if I stay where they at? That makes me just like them. So we're going to leave that G for growth. Hold on to Grace, though, because Grace is a good girl to hold on to. But growth is the last thing, the most important thing for you to have when you're in a healing process. Like I said, you got people that, because you don't have this title, or you don't have that, or you're not this, or you're not that, or you don't speak so eloquent, because I don't. But I love me. I love me. God loves me, and that's all that matters to me. But you find people that they hide. They need healing, and they're hiding. They're hiding behind a whole lot of things because they need healing. Some may not even know it. Some may not know how to go forth in it. But healing is very important. As I said, it's mentally and emotionally becoming sound, a sound mind. When you are healed and you are whole, you have a sound mind. You are good mentally, you are good emotionally. Healing is very important. And this was basically for me, because I had to say, hey, talk about something, because actually God gave it to me, but then when he gave it, I was like, yeah, you need to put that out there, because you were one of those people who thought you were healed and you were not. But now that I am healed and whole, like I said, I'm good. Life is going to throw some stuff at you every day, but it's how you handle it, how you guard your heart, handle your emotions, check your attitude, have the love of God. Inside, healing from the inside. And why? Because it's necessary. Because if you don't, you're going to repeat the same stuff over and over again. That's just like relationships. I would have issues because I'm like, man, I keep getting the same person, the same situation, but a different person. That's because I had problems. Like I said, I talked about accountability last week. I had problems. That's why. It was me, the same situation, just a different person. And you got a lot of imposters out there. You got a lot of counterfeits. You got a lot of demons and a lot of devils. So you better have the spirit of discernment. But that G, that growth, when you got that G for that growth, you good to go. It's a go when you got that G for that growth. But don't forget about grace, because grace is for everybody. And God wouldn't want you to do that. A lot of people are like, a lot of people don't warm up to me. I don't know why I don't. It really doesn't matter, because I am who I am. But I am glad that I went through the things that I went through, because it taught me how to heal. It taught me growth. It taught me grace. It taught me how to fix my emotions and my attitude. So I don't know what we're gonna talk about next week, y'all. But whatever God gives me. But again, a shameless plug. Women Don't Settle, Know Your Worth. It is on Amazon.com. But it's not just for women. Men, don't settle. Know your worth. Know your worth. You know what you desire. Pray for it. Don't settle. Don't settle because you're lonely. Don't settle because you're getting older. Don't settle. Know your worth. So it is for men and women. So the book says women, but men can still get something out of it. I got a friend that he has a book out called Love Trials. Dwayne Thomas, Dr. Thomas, he has a book called Love Trials. It's a really good read. Check it out. It's on Amazon. He's also on TikTok too. So that's all I gotta say. I done went too long on this video. Hopefully somebody will listen to it all the way to the end. But hey, if you stand in need of a healing, search yourself. Search yourself. Go through the process of healing, because it's a good thing. And when you come out with that growth, you're already whole. You done made yourself whole with the help of God. So, as I always say, I love y'all with the love of Christ, and I see you next week in the next video. Thank you.